Here's something new we've been working on in the shop. It's been requested. It's going to be a speed control stand. So you can take your Mid-America Pro speed controller and you can mount it upright where you have easy access to the switch. Mount it either direction, up or down. This guy's got 2 countersunk holes in it so you can fasten it to your bench, or you can fasten it to your wall this way. Makes it a little more accessible. Another thing that we have, in case you haven't seen it, it's an extension cord for your speed control. So typically motor mounts to the speed control like this, and you're limited on how much cord you have. This here is a 6-foot extension cable, male and female plugs, so you don't have to hack your plugs all up if you want to get your speed control mounted, remotely or farther away, somewhere it's more accessible than it normally is. So if you buy one of these, it's got 4 mounting holes for the speed control to mount to. And the speed control actually comes with rubber feet on it, so you're not going to be able to mount them. So you're going to have to take these 4 rubber feet off. So to mount this thing, you've got to take this heat sink cover off so that you can get to these screws on the bottom. And to do that, see there's a tab on each side. And your mind would tell you to put something in and pry it up. It doesn't work because these tabs are in the way. So what you do is you actually put a screwdriver in this way, and you pry against that tab. And what it does is it flexes this tab over this way to pop it off real easy. You always want to put this cover back on because this here is actually common to ground and you got to worry about getting shocked. Let me take the feet off, we'll mount it to the stand, give you a little better idea of how it looks when it's done. Okay, we're back. We've got our feet taken off. There's a couple versions of this control box. Some of them have a metal bottom panel, some of them have plastic. If it has a metal bottom panel, it'll have an actual ground connection connected right here in the center. So you want to leave this bottom plate on there. If it doesn't have the ground connected, then feel free to take it off and mount just like this. We'll provide you some little short screws that fit perfect. After that, use these provided screws. Screw down into the 4 holes. Make sure you put the heatsink cover back on. Just like that. And now, makes it a lot more accessible. Like I said, you can always mount it to a wall this way. Work it like that. Keep your eyes open, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll have some other things coming soon. Just wanted to show you this and how it works. Thanks for watching.